Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are simulating the rest of our goalie be a pro, Timothy Jimothy's career. Unfortunately, we were not able to grab any Stanley Cups during our time actually playing, and there was some big ups and some big downs throughout this series, but overall, I think everybody had a good time with it. I know I enjoyed playing, and yeah, I feel like I played pretty good this year, surprisingly. Obviously, there were blunders here and there, okay, yeah, but I still think I came a long way from when I first started playing goalie. I have no idea what I even changed this year, but something happened. So let's go ahead, jump into the Be a Pro, simulate the rest of TJ's career, and see what he can accomplish. Johnny Gaudreau may be 36 and down to an 80 overall, but that first line is nuts. McDavid, ADB, and Mr. Gaudreau himself. We got Hughes and Drysdale as the top pair, and then 97 overall Jimothy in net with 3 years remaining left on his deal at $7.3 million. And I'm simming the first year, we already lost all the equipment. McDavid doesn't have a stick, helmet, or gloves, but we did get the President's Trophy with 117, and we see just under 110 from Connor, who kind of put the team on his back. ADB point a game, so that's good. A .913 save percentage and 46 wins for TJ this year, and 11 playoff appearances with a .921 save percentage in those games. They would be deleted, though, in 7 games. Round 2, a Boston Bruins. Clayton Keller and Mantha are joining the first line this year. The second line looked really good. Hughes and Drysdale still the top defensive pair, and we got the nervous guy as our backup. Not a hot start for this season. Head coach gets canned. I don't know if I've ever even seen this before, but first for everything, I guess. Maybe I have. Regardless, the Sens end up just missing out on the playoffs. McDavid was exactly point a game, only playing 75. Must have had some injury troubles. And Jimothy had a sub .910 save percentage. You don't like to see that. The Bruins, who eliminated us in the first year of the sim, go on to win the cup this time. Timothy Liljegren. We got another Timothy on the team. Will be up there with Quinn Hughes, and Wild will be our backup. And I'm only going to show games when the Stanley Cup is on the line. That's right. We were down 2-1, but we end up tying it up 2-2. Late in the third period, the Stars get a goal, and the Ottawa Senators don't go down that easy, baby. Robbie Fabry buries one, ties it up at 3 with, I think, 3 seconds left. Nothing is solved in the first overtime. Second overtime is underway, and TJ finally gets his Stanley Cup thanks to Clayton Keller. 20-31-32 Ottawa Senators take it home, and for some reason, TJ had player gloves on. I'm not sure why that is. Not going to ask questions either, because some things are just better left unknown. McDusty really the only player on the roster to actually put up points this year, but we see a .915 from TJ, who also gets the Vezina and the Jennings. What a season it was for the Ottawa Senators and TJ. You can see they had a Game 7 in the conference finals and in the Stanley Cup finals. I'm not going to lie, I was too tempted. I went with the Washington Capitals. I saw it, even though they weren't very good. Joined them anyway. Here's the roster. They got Kevin Owens on the 4th line. And Liljegren followed us over here, apparently. Not a big deal at 98 overall. TJ, we miss out on the playoffs. Our first year with the Washington Capitals. 41 wins on the season. Not a lot of point production from the boys. And a .912 save percentage from Timothy. This year it would be the Broad Street Bullies to take home the Stanley Cup. The team already looking much better and reunited with ADB is TJ on the Washington Capitals. We got Jacob on the first line playing with Powell, and then Scotty as our backup. It'd be a lot better if he was Scott Sterling. We got 120 points, first in the Metropolitan Division. We see a point a game from Clayton Keller, and on top of that, 50 wins from TJ. Only had a .905, so not that impressive, but also 18 playoff games, a .908 save percentage. So overall, we've seen better years from TJ. They got dusted in the conference finals by the New York Islanders. The team, once again, looking very solid here. TJ in net at 99 overall. Kind of went up and down, fluctuated quite a bit in this one. The team finished second in the league with 112 points. Connor got 92 points. He was a plus 30, not a big deal. We see above a 910 save percentage again here for TJ, who had 47 dubs. Only 5 playoff games, though. Not a strong showing there. It would be the Jackets that are blue, which dusted them. Kevin Owens now on the second line. Yeah, I know it's Caleb, all right? Talking about the wrestler here. If anyone doesn't know, there's a WWE wrestler named Kevin Owens. And as soon as I saw the name, I thought, that's got to be him. But it wasn't. It was Caleb. Tried to request a trade. I don't even remember why I did this, but clearly I'm happy that they said no, because we got the Vezina. Not a big deal. Finished 5th in the league with 104 points. I think we were off to a bit of a stinky start. And also the roster just looked like it was going downhill. But I was wrong, and I am once again thankful they decided not to trade me. A 917 save percentage, a pretty deep playoff run here with 19 games played. All the way to the conference finals they went, but the Sabres deleted them in 7. We got Owens up on the first line now. He'll be playing with Cousins and Turcotte. Our defense not looking as solid as it once did, that's for sure. But we got 97 overall TJ in the net to make up for it, hopefully. It's good enough. 94 points gets us 3rd in the Metropolitan Division. There was nothing really extravagant to show on our team this year, so I just showed the entire league. And we had a 915 save percentage, 259. It's all right. Not too bad. Another fairly deep playoff run, 16 games, and a 930 save percentage, sub 2 GAA. I had my guy. And we went all the way to the conference finals again, but the Toronto Maple Leafs destroyed us in just 5 games. Another Vezina trophy. At this point, we just can't be stopped. I love how also I've gone kind of back and forth to referring to TJ as like me, as in, you know, because I was playing as TJ and also not me at the same time. You know, I'm like The Rock right now. I'm talking third person and not third person. Down to 94 overall. And buying a mansion on top of that. While we're at it, might as well go yacht shopping. So got a couple of those things. I mostly did that to get trait points and the X Factor points so we could add another ability. The team did quite well this year. This Connor Woods guy destroying the league at the moment. Just shy of 40 wins was TJ with a 909 save percentage and a sweep in the first round. Not good at all, actually. It'd be the Tampa Bay Lightning to bring the hammer down on the Capitals. So, here we go. Which team will I pick? The one with the worst record. Yeah, you heard it. The Calgary Flames. I don't know why I keep doing this. I honestly have no idea. But here we are. Very good top defensive pair, gotta say. The rest, questionable, is the best way to put it. 93 overall. Did better than I thought, though. 4th in the Pacific Division. Just missing out on the playoffs. Well, I'll put just in quotations. But I love the fact, too, that there's a G/G. You know, he's a goalie, and when he doesn't feel like it, he's a goalie. So that's good to know. Showing the whole playoff tree just for fun. And the Washington Capitals. Did you see that? Because I sure did. They didn't win the cup, though, so sucks to suck. This team is something special. Offensively, it's just not it. Defensively, we're looking mighty fine. We got Slater, too. I don't know if you remember him, but we go way back. 88 overall is TJ now. Quite the drop-off. Tried for a trade again. Just, I don't know. I like to be moved. But we're playing for the Stanley Cup. Antonio buries one, puts us down, but Franzen gets us right back, scoring on Chara. Wonder if it's Zdeno's kid. Meyer buries one. The Calgary Flames are up 2-1, with only 10 shots as well. Ugh, Chara's not having a good night. Another one from Slater. We have a 2-goal lead in the 3rd period now. We extend the lead to 3, but Montreal decides they weren't going to go down so easily. However, they did still lose. Another Stanley Cup for TJ. It is, you know what, it is a big deal. I was going to say not a big deal, but this time around, I think it's pretty big. We finished 4th in the league this season as well. No offense, I gotta say. 59 points was the most we had. And somehow, some way, we got it done. 914 save percentage from your boy with a 923 in the playoffs. Absolutely insane. Look at that run. Didn't go to 7 even once. So we are back here in Calgary looking for a repeat. Even though the team does not look that solid on paper. Got it done last year. Maybe Lightning can strike twice. Also decided to develop a mobile app for those X Factor points. Especially. We do make it into the playoffs. 3rd in the Pacific. Woods had 99 points this year. Was at the top of the league again. And Jimothy, not a great season, 907 save percentage and a sub 900 in the playoffs. You don't love to see that whatsoever. New contracts are offered. Where will we go? The team with 0 goalies, right? Nope. We go to the Montreal Canadiens. I'm trying to, put myself in the situation when I picked these, and I'm unable to figure out what was going through my head. But I added an X factor, ability, because it's not gold. President's Trophy, not a big deal. Maybe I made the right choice. You know what? Whatever was going through my head when I did pick these contracts, I was onto something. Because I was picking winners. Other than the 6 playoff games. But we won't talk about that right now. The Calgary Flames went to the finals, and they got rinsed by the Pity Pens. Another contract is up. This time I decided to stay in Montreal. Team looks very solid. X factors, abilities, all around. It's like candy on Halloween right now. Jimothy back up to 91 overall. We started out the year 14-1-1, which I thought was outrageous enough to put in the video. And here we are. Can we do it again? The Golden Knights get the early lead, but Oda scores in the second period to tie it up at 1. 2-1 for the Montreal Canadiens with a 10-second remaining goal. And the icing on the cake with under 2 minutes to go leads to another TJ Stanley Cup. What a career this has turned out to be. The 2042-43 Canadiens will be lifting the Stanley this year. During the season, the team finished 4th with 101 points. The Oilers had quite a year. 57 wins, good for them. And Fedoruk, Dougie, good part of that, I would imagine, with 70 tucks. That's pretty good. TJ was up there second in the league for wins with 42, had a 910 and 267. Here are the playoff stats, a 930 save percentage. Just give him the Conn Smythe. How about that? There you can see, once again, did not go to 7 games. And I was pretty shocked by this, to be honest. I thought there was going to be a few more years, but no. The career ended, seemingly out of nowhere. And when I tell you, I was actually so happy because I was sick and tired of skipping past all these promises and interview questions and teammates wanting to go to the museum and a ball game. Like, where is the leave me alone option? Can I add that to my wish list for NHL 2024? Anyway, I'll just let you read the stats on the screen as I give one final thank you so much for your support throughout the series. I know you guys love the Goalie Be a Pro. I had a good time with it as well. And I feel like just overall, my gameplay was a lot better this year. It felt good. So I can't wait to get back into it in NHL 24. But I'm going to put it to rest for this year. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the series and just being a part of this. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Also, if you could leave a like, that'd be fire. Just think about all the cutscenes I had to skip. Thanks in advance.